KSI is talking about,
I got robbed.
no, the audience got robbed. Okay, what the did we watch? Drake reviews my music and he just out. Still better than your son. If people ask me who's your favorite boxer, I'm like, I'm following Slim now. I want to see where he takes this.
If you're Kevin Hart, you could literally do whatever you want.
There's a limit.
Child.
Dylan came off as a little girl. Can I say that?
I feel like just being on this podcast right now, my mom's in danger. Like,
I want to see something different, bro. I'm tired of the same characters. You know, like the universe in Marvel where like colliding of people. I want to see Dylan Dennis and Bradley Martin in a cage, or like, you know what I mean? Like spice it up, bro. I'm tired of the main characters.
hey, cheers. Cheers, everybody. To a
Salud.
good podcast. Let's crush it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh,
cheers.
thank you.
Cheers.
Salud.
And happy birthday to Reed.
Happy
And
birthday, 26.
Happy
Most
birthday.
importantly.
Welcome back, guys. This is, I could already feel the energy of this podcast is like very relaxed. We're kind of all in our little cozy element.
Vibes. A lot of vibes.
How's everybody doing?
So good, dude.
Good. How
Amazing.
It's
you
your
doing?
birthday.
Let's not make it all
Reed.
about me. Thank you, guys.
Everybody in the comment section say happy birthday, Reed.
Happy birthday, Reed. And what an amazing person to work with. He's happy to be here on his birthday. And
Literally.
And I'm
Best.
editing after this, too,
yeah.
for most of the day.
You're always happy, bro. You're like a very happy person.
Thank
good-
you.
good
Yeah.
energy, always.
I just don't have, like, I definitely have dealt with, like, mental illness stuff. Sorry to instantly right off the rip, but, like, I don't have, like, anger and stuff in my heart. Like,
Really?
yeah, I see people that are negative all the time, and like for instance, people that are on the on the highway just like flipping people off and stuff, and I'm like,
How do you get
like,
there?
how do you live like that? I can't comprehend it.
Dude,
it's just like beyond me.
You remember when we were in Arizona and I pulled up on that dude that was like, and I said, yo, pull over. And then Reed's in the back and goes, no, don't do that. And I go, pull over. So finally we both pull over and we're about to hop out. And there's some things I can't even talk about on camera. And after everything's over, Reed, we're driving off and Reed goes, if you don't mind, I never want to be a part of something like that ever again.
I was like, bro, like it was tense. Like
Yeah.
it could have gone.
Yeah.
We're in Arizona. It could have gone some directions,
Yeah.
and I was like, if you really break it down, I don't want to end up in the hospital over somebody cutting you off on the road, let alone lose my life.
A lot of angry people
He
with
cut
guns.
me off and he wanted to smoke with me, bro. And I said, and for some reason, and by the way, I really am not like that anymore. But that was during a time
yeah.
where I was very frustrated about things. And he caught me on a day that I had time.
It's true.
And I had time that day.
That wasn't the only time either.
Okay, don't got to do that.
Okay.
Anyways, guys, welcome back. There's a lot of things we got to kind of recap, but I kind of want to just jump into a little fun story before we get into this. I work out at a nice gym, and at this nice gym, I have some nice people. And when it comes to nice people, there's some nice company, and some of the company might be celebrities. We got Jason Derulo working out. We got some actors working out. Jason Derulo always looks like every time he's done with a set, he looks like he's about to dance. I'm not even kidding. He puts it away, and the way he like turns away to go shit, I swear, I feel like he's about to bust out into some moves.
Just moonwalks to the racks.
Dude,
and
I
stuff.
swear, and like, I'm not kidding. He like looks around looking for something else to do, and I swear, I always look around like, is somebody shooting this guy? Why is he always acting like? Like
in a music video?
I feel it every time. Like, anytime Jason Derulo's at the gym, I feel like I don't even exist. I'm background, and I'm just like, all right, I'll just be quiet. But there's this one actor, Marlon Wayne. Sorry for putting you out there. Nicest guy, and I mean the nicest guy. He actually is the professional man at like, hey, keep it moving. I'm here to work out. You know that energy? Like, I ain't here to talk to you. You know what I mean? Like,
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for
Yeah,
him.
right?
So what's
Love
supposed
that.
to be?
No one
super
likes to
down
talk
to
at the
earth,
gym.
super down to earth, super nice, but I keep it real short with him, bro. And Batch has always told me, he goes, yo, go up to him and to ask him to be on the show. He'll be on the show. And I'm like, bro, when people come here to work out, they're coming here to work out. They don't want to fucking talk to me. And but the dude likes to fucking talk. And you're probably wondering, to people around him, no. On the phone, bro. This dude works out and he has his stand-up voice out. He has his stand-up voice. We're at the gym and he's doing leg press. I'm on the other side of the gym. He's like, nah. Oh, yeah. Nah. No, go ahead. Ah!
No.
Ah, no way. Hey, no. No, fuck that shit. Ah. Like, and then he gets on the
No
treadmill.
way.
This gym is a very high-end gym, and people come there to be quiet and like work out. Ain't nobody telling him to stop talking on the phone, and I'll tell you why. People pay to hear him talk.
That's true.
You know
That's
what I
true.
mean?
He's
People
Marlon
pay-
Wayans.
if anybody ever came up to him and was like, "Hey, dude, could you shut the fuck up?" I would beat that guy up. Like, "Hey, man, this is free. Shut up." Like, we're getting to hear him talk, dude. Just let him do his thing. I don't. It's kind of like if Kevin Hart was there and they were saying some shit. Like, no one's gonna tell Kevin Hart to stop talking.
Yeah, what? Like,
true.
they don't want him to stop coming to the gym.
If you're Kevin Hart, you could literally do whatever you want. Like, there's no one's gonna tell you shit for anything.
There's a limit.
You can hit a child.
There's a limit.
There's a limit.
There's a little
There
limit.
might be a limit, but
It's pretty high up, but
Yeah.
Kevin Hart can.
How do you feel
just
like people
about
know when people see you at the gym? Like, what? How do they react?
I didn't mind it until it started getting really crazy, and that's why I left LA Fitness because I couldn't work out.
Yeah.
And what gym do you work out now?
What's the
The
address?
one where Marlon Wayne talks at.
you gotta say his name right, bro.
Marlon Wayne.
Oh, is that right?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you think it was?
Marlon Wayans.
Is it
Oh.
Wayans?
I think it's Wayans, bro. There's an S at
no.
the end. Pretty sure.
Oh, that does
Wayans.
sound
Wayans.
more
It
right.
is
We gotta,
Wayans.
we gotta have respect on his name.
Oh no!
Just say it right now, and
I'm
I'll
not-
go in and I'll cut it out of every time you said it and replace it.
Got it. Marlon Wayans.
Wayans, yeah.
Marlon Wayans.
I was kind of joking, but I'll try.
Marlon Wayans.
Say it in different
Just
accents.
imagine, and then when I'm talking, the tone is like, anyways, Marlon Wayans.
Yes, that's actually gonna happen, bro.
He's gonna come up to me. He's like, first of all, it's Wayans, and the next time you try to weigh in on what I'm doing, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm sorry.
Speaking of weighing in,
Oh, that was good, bro.
weighing in. Wait, hold on. Where am I? Why am I not?
watch.
Wait.
You knew it was good, but you're like, what's
What
happening?
is it? Is it for fighting?
There was a fight last week.
Oh,
There was
ding,
a-
ding, ding,
The
ding, ding.
weigh-ins, but
So
that,
what's-
I feel like that's already been kind of talked about.
No, this just happened. We got to get
People
into
wanna
it,
know
bro.
your
you-
opinion.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Did you watch it? What was your thoughts?
Okay, well,
Did you
hold-
pay for that?
I feel
Did
like you don't
pay
even
money
know
on
who-
that?
First of all, I did, and I almost bootlegged it. I'm
Yeah.
not even bullshitting.
Yeah.
I got pissed because DAZN is like that's an app you need to disown because it's shit. Disown, fuck you guys, bro. It took me an hour and a half. What? Oh, they're
There
gonna
might-
pay me?
there might be
Fuck
some
them.
business
Fix
there.
your app, bro. Fix your app. For 4 hours, I'm sitting here trying to watch people fight. For 4 hours, I almost went on TikTok and bootlegged your shit because it was so long. And I could have just hit up any one of my friends. You want to know why? None of them pay for those fights. Not one of them. I fucking pay for that shit. And I had to ask Simi, I had to Apple Pay Simi to use her app. You know why? Because it fucking was not working. And it was pissing me off more than anything, bro.
You know
Damn.
why it wasn't working? Because Dylan Dan has sold the fuck out of the fight, and everybody was watching it.
Yeah, but also he robbed everybody. KSI is talking about I got robbed. I got robbed. No, the audience got robbed. The audience got
That's
robbed.
true.
Okay, what
That's
the
true.
fuck did we watch,
Bro,
What did we watch?
I literally flew to Manchester to watch the fight in person, and I
I
left.
didn't
I
even
left,
know
bro.
that.
I know. I didn't tell you. I don't know why I didn't tell you, but I literally left early. Like
No
it was.
way.
It was that boring. It was like so boring.
During what fight did you leave?
Like right after Logan's fight, I was like, "This is,"
You're
because
gonna-
it wasn't good boxing. Like it really
the
wasn't.
Salt Poppy and the
That
Slim
was a
one.
great fight.
Bro, fucking sorry, I gotta fix myself.
Nice accountability.
Freaking Slim, bro. I gotta be honest, and Slim, I hope you take this sincerely. You look annoying, bro. Like when I see you, you look annoying.
true.
Like when I watch his shit, I'm like, this kid's annoying. So I don't pay attention to Slim. But then I started paying attention to Slim. And when you start paying attention to Slim, you kind of start falling in love with Slim. And then you start following Slim and you're like, oh, I like this kid a lot. So I don't know what it was about him, but maybe he just came off like a YouTuber boxer and was like trying too hard. But like now when I watch him, I'm like actually infatuated by where he's taking his career. Because this dude will show up being the underdog all the time and prove everybody wrong. If I'm a betting man, I would have never even considered weighing in on Slim beating out Salt Poppy. But he
name.
shows up, bro.
Bro, he rocked
He
his ass.
shows
That
up.
slow mo shot of the
Yeah.
bop, and then Poppy almost looked like he was untouchable. He like started smiling at him, like yeah, and then bink right in
Clocked him.
the nose. It was so. It
it's
was
ju-
picturesque.
I don't know. How do I put this? I'm a Slim fan now.
Yeah.
I am. If people ask me who's your favorite boxer, I'm like, I'm following Slim now. I want to see where he takes this.
I'm a Slim now.
I'm Slim. Slim. I'm eating a Slim Jim while I'm watching Slim.
I just think that Dylan came off as a little girl. Can I say that? Can I call
same
you a
thing
little
as
girl?
saying- That's the same thing as saying bitch.
Here's this is what happened. She started out. She goes, "We're not gonna talk about Dylan being a bitch," and I was like, "Well, hold up. We saw what he's capable of. Okay, let's not have him point his guns at us. Okay, let's just, if you're gonna say some shit, be nice about it. Okay,
Let's talk about him without getting his attention. Let's fly under the radar, bro.
He's you know that Dylan guy, kind of a little, you know.
I feel like just being on this podcast right now, my mom's in danger. Like I love my mom. Like nothing's worth that risk.
Yeah, no, Dylan. I think here's the thing, bro. He came in there for the money, bro, and he just played all of us. He played all of us.
I just think it was disappointing that it's like you caused such a havoc. I mean, I understand. Listen, you got the fight to be talked about. You did that, but you just talked so much shit, and then you weren't able to back it up, unfortunately. And I just think that that's like too bad, because it's like, at least, like, I'm not trying to say, I'm not trying to come at him, but it was just disappointed that it felt like he literally just waited out the whole fight, like waited it out. And we truly thought, we're like, oh, he's just playing him. He's waiting him out until the very end. And then at the very end, he's going to like give it his all. He's saving up his energy. But he didn't even do that.
He
and it
didn't
was
deliver.
just like, it was embarrassing. It was just kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro,
and that's
it's
all
like when you talk that much shit, you have to show up and make some sort of impact.
Yeah.
He landed a couple shots, and every time he landed it, it was like he was like laughing or he smiled, and it's like,
well, guys, he never had a camp.
like-
He never had a coach. He never had a nutritionist. He never.
that's true.
He didn't?
No, he just wanted to go and collect his bag. You got to understand. He didn't want to become a boxer. He wanted to become a mixed martial artist. So when he
Right.
saw this, he's like, "Oh, this I can think about this." He immediately went from fighting in mixed martial arts at a low ranking to selling one of the biggest fights in the world.
$32 million.
He went to who is Dylan? Oh, that's Connor's friend. To Dylan Dennis is fucking making millions of dollars, and he's playing the entertainment field. So I get it, but also it's kind of like he only could play that card once, right? 'Cause,
Yeah.
like no one's gonna unless he does mixed martial arts, which then I would want to watch that just
Yeah.
to see what he does with that. So if he does mixed martial arts, dude, I want
Against Logan?
I want to see something different, bro. I'm tired of the same characters. I want to see like a like the universe in Marvel where like colliding of people.
Yeah.
I want to see Dylan Dennis and Bradley Martin in a cage, or like you know what I mean, like like spice it up, bro. I'm tired of the main
Yeah.
characters,
Facts.
right?
Then, just to wrap it up, I watched a Pierce Morgan interview with Dylan this morning, like the morning of recording this podcast, and the whole time he was like dodging it. Like Pierce was like, "So we see we see what you're doing. We see the character, but through that fight, you hit him maybe I think it was 6 or 9 times over that many rounds." And then the whole time he had his shades on, and he was like, "Yeah, but like he just kept backing up. Like he didn't want to fight me the whole time. He like just
No.
had this character."
Bro,
And it's
he-
just confusing.
He literally hit Logan's security guards like more than he hit.
He
Logan
didn't hit
during
his
the fight.
security guard. He missed his
He
security
like
guard.
more attempts. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
He
It's
went
just a
all
weak performance, bro.
Yeah.
But
nuts. It was just interesting.
I just find it funny that you're like the way you mentioned it was like the top comment, and you were
What?
like, "That's the top comment in the."
oh, and
Yeah, I know what you did there.
I did my research, bro.
I see what you did
Holy,
there.
Don't call
holy
him out
shit.
like that.
call
Like, let
him
him
out.
have
Holy
it.
shit.
I'm gonna call you
Can't
out
ever
on
win.
You just taking
Can't
TikTok
ever win.
comments, bro?
and he said it wrong.
I literally did. I
You
literally
butchered the
I did
best
butcher it.
comment on
I
the.
did butcher
He
it.
goes. Yeah, do you hear this?
This is a clip on TikTok, and the top comment is, "Yo, that Indian guy's spitting. Yo, that guy's killing it, bro. That guy's well
Yo,
spoken."
I'm trying my best, bro. Fuck yeah.
No, dude, you're killing it. I've been getting a lot of people messaging me the whole the situation that Logan said on his last podcast. I've been wrapping my head on what to say about it. I think I'm gonna hold back. I haven't talked to him yet. He hasn't reached out. I haven't reached out. I feel like our hearts are kind of pointing in the same direction. I have a lot to bring up, and I feel like he'll have a lot to bring up. And until we handle it as men between us, I'm just kind of tired of like the
Love that.
Yeah.
talking online. Just because like I just see God moving, and so I want to be quiet.
Amen.
And it's so funny. Actually, I have an example of how God works. I took 5 days to go to Arizona, and and just bury myself in the word, just by myself in my place out there. It was right after the Gideon thing. A lot of things at the comment section really just pierced my heart. And I knew that I was like, I got to pause everything in my life and make sure that I'm walking accordingly to where God wants me to walk. I just need to know if this is where you want me to go, because like I don't want to go there if you don't want me to go there. And I'm just sitting there, and I remember my tears are literally hitting the pages, but I'm not getting anything, man. So I go back to work, and to be honest, when I go back to work, I'm sad because I'm like, man, I really thought 5 days out there I was gonna feel new.
You had expectations.
I had
for what this was
expectations because
gonna-
I know my God shows up. I get on the phone with Cliff, the gentleman that I had a podcast with, and he explains to me this Bible verse, and I'm like, man, I gotta, but he doesn't tell me what the Bible verse is. He just recites a Bible verse that's like, it hits in my soul. And it hit me so hard that I was like, oh man, like, I don't know why, but I didn't ask him, hey, what Bible verse was that? It was just kind of like I sat with it, and I'm like, whoa. And I just started sobbing, and I'm like, wow, thank you, God. Like, this kind of means a lot. But also kind of went away a little bit. It didn't sit with me. I come back to LA, and I get a text from a guy named Gavin. Now, this guy's in the industry. I don't know what he does in the industry. He DM'd me once about God, and I messaged him back, and I looked at his profile, and he had like 2 million likes on a picture. And I'm like, who the hell is this guy? So I sent him a message, and I was like, this is a cool thing. So a couple months go by, and now I'm back from Arizona from that thing, and then he messaged me like, hey, we're supposed to have lunch that day. And I was like, oh, damn, bro. Like, I just don't want to go right now. I do not want to go right now. And I'm just laying in bed, and I'm like, bro, I just took like 4 trips. This is supposed to be like my day off where I'm recovering. And I'm like, nah, I'm not going to go. And then I'm like, but no, this might be the only opportunity this kid like has to know about God. And I'm like, I'm not going to take that away from him. So I go. First of all, the kid's not a Spanish pop star, because I thought he was like a Spanish pop star. By the way, I didn't care to Google who he was. So I have no idea where this kid is. So in my mind, it's a Spanish pop star dude. Not Spanish. The kid's from Texas, man. Like, he doesn't even have an accent. It threw me off completely when I got there. He's like, yo, what up, bro? And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, wait, are you Mexican? And he's like, no. He's like, I'm from Texas. And I was like, oh, shit. So like that threw me off. And I was like, okay, cool, bro. Like, and so we sit down, and I'm like, all right, God, like, help this man understand who you are before I like even start talking. And he goes, hey man, I need to tell you something. And I'm like, all right. He's like, have you ever read Romans when Jesus is going? And I'm just like, whoa, what? Oh, whoa. And then he starts reciting the Bible verse that Cliff recited to me. And I'm like staring at him. And I'm like, whoa, hold on. Like, you know Jesus like that. And he goes, oh yeah. He goes, I'm obsessed. And then he just starts, bro, for 1 hour ministering to me. I thought I was going to minister to this man. This man out of nowhere, bro, started talking everything that I was crying out to God for in Arizona. Bro, I was bawling my eyes out at a sushi restaurant. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, bro, I'm so sorry, dude. I'm like, everything.
Just met him.
Bro, dude.
He came back, he's like, he's like, I'm hungry. And I'm like, didn't you just eat? He's like, I didn't eat. I was crying.
Bro, he messed me up, bro. I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like grabbing napkins. The waiter's not even coming to refill our drinks because they see. Dude, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It looked like 2 gay guys breaking up. Because like, this is tall, beautiful man. And then it's me just being
You're
like.
getting dumped,
I'm
right?
Just like,
You're
yeah.
getting dumped.
And they're like, obviously the short Middle Eastern guys get like, the guy figured out he could do better. Like, so I'm just like, and it is so funny. We're giving each other hugs outside. So I can imagine. And, dude, this is the worst part. Like, after he's like, dude, let's pray. And I'm like, dude, please. Because, like, I feel like he was just sent from God. Like, literally,
Yeah.
like, he even told me, he
Divine
goes, God
intervention.
told me to come talk to you. And I'm like, bro, hit me up anytime. So we're outside the restaurant. We're outside the restaurant. And he's kind of, and by the way, he's just this tall, good looking man. So he's looking down at me and he's holding me and he's just like praying over me. But from outside, it just looks like we're just having a moment, you know, like just say goodbye to each other. And so I'm like, God bless. Like, I hope like nobody else just watched that. And he walks away. I turn around and Justin, my friend, is sitting there with his hat and looking at me. He goes, you good, bro? Like,
What are the chances?
so he walks away and I tell Justin, so you know how like when you just had like a moment and you express it to your friend, you start bringing it up again and it's like, so I'm like, you don't understand. Like, you started talking.
I
and
loved him so much.
Yeah, dude.
So that they think you like called a friend for comfort.
Dude, it's so funny, bro. Like, it's so weird how God works, man. He shows up when you don't think he's going to show up, and he shows out more than anybody that you'll ever imagine. So the reason I brought this is because a lot of people, when they messaged me about the Logan thing, they were like, I hope this is sincere. I hope this is sincere. And it's just like, maybe we stop judging people and start understanding that we all are messed up. We're all trying to figure it out. And if he is sincere, if he's not sincere, he's still walking his life. And so if you really do want the best for him, me, or that beautiful man, Gavin, it's enough chatting about somebody, just pray for them. And so, like, that was just kind of like just my little spiel about that, because this whole week I've been on this two things that's just been pounding me in the head to really get through this life. Love thy God with all of your heart, and love your neighbor as yourself. And once you really master these two, man, it's just you could walk on the storm. And if you feel like you're on a storm, remember Jesus could walk on water. So you don't have to feel like you're drowning. All you got to do is call out to him, and you could stand on that same exact storm that you feel like you can't get out of. And the last thing I'll say about Logan is I do think it's sincere, man. And I think that you're something amazingly special, not only to everybody that sees you, but to God. And I pray to God with all of my might that you have a relationship with him, and that you and your family have endless love and endless blessings. And now we should probably move on from this, because I just don't want to talk about that anymore.
That was
Well said.
that was awesome, beautiful. That was really beautiful. And there's the fights over the weekend, which were big, but something actually even bigger than this revelation you had. This is it.
What happened?
You familiar with Drake, the artist?
Yeah.
No,
Drake.
who's that? Never heard.
Hold on, let me think.
I have a Drake tattoo, brother.
Are you
I
talking
know
about
Drake.
that man who just dropped the hardest song with J. Cole?
I'm actually talking about his son,
Adonis.
who dropped the hardest
That was
song of
that
the
was trash,
year.
bro. That was trash. I saw.
You're
I saw,
not talking about my man Adonis like that.
It's Adonis.
Nah,
Bro,
that was.
you gotta say his name
that,
the right way.
That kid needs to get the fuck out of here, bro. That shit
What are
was
you
worse
talking
than
about, bro?
Oh,
Was
that
it
kid
good?
is so cute.
He's like 6 years old, dog.
He's adorable.
All right, okay, play it. I didn't watch
Okay.
it. I was just fucking around.
He's
I
so
watched the
cute.
clip of it. It was terrible,
It's kind of
can't
hard
watch
though.
this, bro.
No,
What
it's
are you
kinda
talking
hard,
about?
though.
bro. This is really bad.
No,
He's
it's not.
6 years old, George.
Well, what do you want from me, bro?
This is not bad.
He sounds
What
like
were
he's
you doing
5,
when you were 6 years old, bro?
dancing like Michael Jackson, winning awards.
Honestly, I
No,
want to
his
tell you
dad's
something.
Drake.
I don't want to
Do better.
I don't want to sound like whatever, but when I was 5 and 6, I was writing some really deep poetry, and that shit rhymed and sounded better than my man right here. I pick what
This is
I want.
unbelievable.
Bro, I don't
We're
even
just
know.
hating on a 6-year-old.
The disrespect.
He sounds like he's 5, and you know it.
Drake's never coming on this podcast
Fuck
now.
Drake.
No. Listen,
Drake wasn't coming on the show regardless.
no, listen. He is so freaking cute, like so cute. I could watch him do anything. Like he's so cute. But I just think that when your dad is Drake, you couldn't pick a better beat. Like that's
Yeah.
what I think. Like when I saw the
That
clip
beat was
of it,
fire.
when I saw the clip of it on
He probably is.
on Reels, it was just like the beat's okay. It couldn't be something more like I don't know.
Here's the thing.
Vibin', like,
Here's what I have to say about it. When
So Drake has ghostwriters. This is all. This is all I'm getting out of this, bro.
But dude, he's 6 years old, and when your dad is somebody like Drake, there's so many expectations. But I think it's so cool that
What was
they
cool
just-
about that? There was no rhyming. There was
that
no
it's-
flow. There was
But it's
nothing.
him.
He's also way better than
Yeah, it
Jaden
is
Smith.
him. You can
Dude.
put any 6-year-old in who do that. The only people, the reason are gassing up is because it's Drake's
Not
kid.
any 6-year-old do that.
Any
That was
6-year-old
special.
kid.
That was
Bro,
special.
Yeah,
bro.
it was special.
My-
a little
my-
too
my
special.
And listen, at 6, it's cute. Like he has charisma. Like he has
No,
charisma.
it wasn't cute. It was hard.
He's okay.
I think we can
But
all agree he's better than Jaden Smith.
when
Damn.
he was little.
What?
Yeah, like when Jaden Smith was coming up.
No.
What? Have you seen Jaden Smith when he did that? Like, what was it? Was it
Karate
a rap
Kid.
song? Yeah.
His only thing that he's ever done,
was
in my
so
opinion, that was
good.
good was Never Say Never with Justin Bieber, and that was because Justin Bieber was on it.
Never
Yeah.
say never.
He
song.
sounded. That was incredible. Jaden Smith with Justin Bieber was incredible.
That was great, right?
That was the best duo. That was like
That
I think
was so
Yeah, it's
good.
true.
It
that was the
true.
best duo. Okay, my honest opinion about Drake.
Yeah, let's get honest about this.
Okay.
Let's
I-
get real.
I think it's very, very cute that his father's like painting him out to be in like, in the industry. But like to me, sincerely as a father, it's like, Why would you put your son out there like that?
I get that.
He
You know what I
already
mean?
is out there like that though.
He
Before
shouldn't
this,
be. He
everybody
shouldn't be.
already.
He shouldn't be. Drake at this point is very much royalty. Very much royalty. Your kid's too young. Like you might have adapted to that lifestyle, but I think you forgot that that's gonna corrupt his brain. Like he should not be feeling that type of weight on his shoulders. There's people that are my age that can't even handle this shit, and you're just throwing your kid into
But
it.
what
That's
if
a
it's
great
just
point.
like an art project to him? Like, how do you
Then why are
know
you
that
putting
the
it out?
weight is
It
on
doesn't
his
need to be in
shoulders
front
for
of the
that?
world, bro. You know
Yeah.
how many goons probably want to like murder Drake, and now they know who his kid is. Or maybe they
Where
knew
did
who
you
he was
just
before.
take
the
this?
fuck?
Where did you just take this?
No,
my
I'm agreeing
gosh.
with you. God, sorry.
I was talking about just like being an entertainer as a kid, and like this guy's like, dude, now
They know what school he goes to now, bro.
This guy goes, they're coming after his kid.
No, but it's
what
real.
gangster comes after kids, bro?
A lot of gangsters. Imagine if Tekashi 6ix9ine had a kid and his kid started making music and you put him out there. You don't think that people that want to kill Tekashi would also potentially want to harm the child?
No.
Yep. I mean, people are terrible.
I
but
think
no.
there's sick people
Dude,
out
I
there,
think
bro.
it's-
I know I am very much close with some real, like I don't know, this might have to get cut, but there's people that are in our family tree that are very much on the gangster side of things. Not one gangster I've ever met in my life ever was like, you know what kids piss me off? You know whose kid better not show up on this block, bro?
Yeah.
Literally, the one thing that you hear from a true gangster: no women, no kids. That's
true.
it.
That's true.
I think it's cute that he's spending time and he's being a good father and he's hanging out with his kid. And he's paving the way. And I'm not a father, so I can't point my fingers and say I just Drake has always made really good decisions. Truly, I've always been a Drake fan since the jump. Even that's the album where he like everybody's like this ain't it. I still thought it was it. I think he's a savant and he's gonna be a legendary human being if
Yeah,
he's
he
not
is,
now.
yeah.
To me, it's like, bro, you got so much going on, bro. Don't bring your kid involved in this.
Like,
shit.
because it's just, then I think you mean, like, he's just open to criticism. Like, us being like, I mean, the beat's kind of, like, me being like, it's kind of, the beat's whatever, and the rap is whatever, and then it's like, this 6-year-old is open to, like, who the fuck are we giving the 6-year-old criticism, and he has to, like, read the comments eventually, right?
Oh, shit,
and, like,
I never
Yeah.
really even thought
and he's
about
gonna,
that.
yeah. So it's, he's already like, and what if when he's 10, when you're 6, you don't know what's going on, and then when you're 10, you're like, oh, I wish this wasn't out about me, and all these people think this way about me, and I don't know who to be in front of everyone. That does make things messy.
I feel like we grew up with watching Nickelodeon and Child Stars. And the reason that I think this is cool, there's reasons it's not cool. If I was 16 years old and there was a video when I was 6 of me freestyling, I'd be like, can we take that down? But we grew up consuming so many Child Stars. Mm-hmm. And when I look at it, it feels so scripted and so like there's an agenda and like you are formed and crafted into the perfect kid. Mm-hmm. And what I like about this is it feels like his personality is actually shining through a little bit. Like he's not like, oh, that was bad. We got to do it like this. It's like it feels like it's actually a capturing of him and his creative mind and him discovering that
Having fun.
he wants to be an artist. And it just feels authentic, and that's what I appreciate about it.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
Because here's
I
another
like
thing.
that,
Like,
yeah.
we don't know their relationship because, like, what if he's like, Dad, I really want to be like you every day?
Genuinely,
And his
yeah.
dad's like, hey, you know what, son? Like, I
Yeah.
have the ability to make your dreams come true. Let's just make that happen. So,
Yeah.
honestly, you're right. Like, I think that it was a very sweet thing. I'm just sad it was such a trash ass song. It's just
Hey
sad.
man, he has time, bro. He's
Yeah.
6.
Not on my count.
so
Too late.
Too late. Drake reviews my music and he just fucking shits on it.
He's like,
Still better than your son, bitch.
but that is a fair point. It's like
6.
his peers, instead of watching Nickelodeon, they're watching him.
Yeah.
Which is cute.
That's
yeah.
true.
Totally.
Also, this is like an ancillary stream of income for Drake because like people are probably gonna start paying for features from Adonis.
Dude, let me
You
tell you
know?
something. You know what? The one thing that Drake doesn't need? Money. That guy
He's
is
very, very wealthy guy.
Here's the thing: when you're dumb rich like Drake, that's already like a bonus. But you're Drake, which means you don't even have to pay for anything, dude. You have millionaires trying to throw money at you to hang out with you.
How many generations do you think Drake is set for? Like his family?
His bloodline,
For how long?
Forever.
forever.
Yeah.
Think about it. His money's still going to be growing.
That's true because his music, even when it's the,
The
royalties on
royalties.
it. What did I say? What?
Look at the way you're sitting. Yes, his music. You look like an aristocrat from like the 50s. Yeah, see, his music.
Well, yeah.
Well, was that the thing you were going to show us and you were like, oh, you're going to be blown away by that?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if you guys, it wasn't on
liked
the
it.
notes, so I was like, they haven't seen this.
No,
I like
It just was so
great.
left field.
This is great.
no, that was great.
Yo,
Can
speaking
we
of
turn
a
the
hot
air off?
song,
Speaking of a hot song,
have you guys heard of Pepper X,
No.
the hottest pepper on the planet?
What?
It's 3 times hotter than the previous pepper. I'm talking about like spicy. This thing is fucking insane, bro.
What's the
I thought you were
previous?
talking about a band at first.
The hot chili pepper?
Pepper
Not the
X.
chili peppers. But
What's
it's,
the previous hottest pepper? The ghost?
I think so. But this one, it measures an average of 2.693 million Scoville heat units.
Did you
which
bring
is-
one for us to try?
Yeah, I actually got one right here.
no, you're joking.
Oh.
Is that good?
Don't dap him up for that. What the fuck?
Hey,
bro?
It's
by the way,
good.
I just
You
want to let
deserve
you
that.
guys know, DeVidge is the cutest man to me because like I'm not gonna say it.
No, say it.
No,
Come
I'm
on.
not gonna say
Come
it.
on, bro. I never get compliments. This is like I need this right
It was gonna turn into an
What?
insult.
I don't. It was
You
gonna
never
what?
get compliments.
No, wait. Finish it though.
What?
The compliment.
It was gonna turn into an insult.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh, stop!
Story of my life.
Oh my god, I did not just.
Sorry, Mom.
I never
Hey,
get
this will
compliments. Give me the compliment.
this will cheer
They
you up.
always
I actually
hate him.
wait, I brought something for you.
Nah, see that's lame. Well,
don't know
first
why
of
I
all,
looked.
why is your finger so
Yeah,
long?
your finger's weird.
Oh, your finger is so.
Your finger looks like Slim, the fucking fighter.
Whoa!
Wait, what did you just say?
He said your finger looks like Slim the fighter.
Like my fingers look like his face?
Just looks like him as a person.
That's hilarious.
That's so funny.
That's crazy.
I do have a tidbit of information.
Oh, please.
That I want to share with people.
Well, thankfully.
This would be the place to do that. It is a podcast.
We're
Yeah.
recording?
Dude, we're the kings at
Make sure we get this.
preferencing
we
before we
rolling?
talk.
Are you guys ready?
No, we're listening.
No, so recently, well, my mom's been telling me for like months, and I just started doing it about a month and a half ago, and Georgie's been doing it with me for about a good month. And if you haven't heard about it, it's called Celtic salt, and it's a mineral sea salt that's so healthy for you. And there's certain ones that you want to get, so that they're like, you want to get like pure Celtic sea salt, but you just take like a pinch and you put it underneath your tongue like 2 to 3 times a day. You let it like dissolve and you drink water with it. And it's kind of like when you're drinking just water that doesn't have any minerals in it, you're just drinking it, it's going into your stomach, that's about it. But when you're drinking water with actual pure good minerals in it, it actually carries it into your tissues and into your cells and actually like hydrates you the way that you're meant to be hydrated. And since we've started doing this and putting the Celtic sea salt underneath our tongue and then drinking water with it, we have been so hydrated. My skin has never been better. Like I've had a good 1.5 2 years. I've really struggled with my skin. Just like, I don't know why. 2 years ago, my hormones decided to just like, they said, screw you, Belle. And it's just like, I've struggled so much with my skin, and I really feel like this has been the thing to be so hydrated. It's helped me so much. And like we're so, show them your arm.
Can you do that again?
Pinch your arm, babe.
So it's like cocaine but healthy, basically.
No.
It's like a white powder that's
shit.
good.
You see that snap? You see that snapback? Like we're so hydrated, and it's really helped. What's wrong?
Smiling at you.
I just feel like not a lot of people like know about this, and it's such a vital thing. Minerals are so important for your body. We all lack in magnesium. We all lack in zinc. What?
Hey, speak for yourself.
She keeps saying what?
What do you mean, bro? You're staring at her like this.
Like and smiling at me like I'm saying the most dumbass thing. I want to share this
So
with
it's
people.
going-
About,
No,
I'm
yeah.
very excited about the salt. I take it every day.
Okay, well, freaking like be excited about. You're so excited about it. He raves about it. He's so stoked on this because it's helped him a lot, and he's trying to gatekeep it from you guys. That's right.
No,
It's really
Shauna,
great.
This is actually like very important because I think, especially as men, stop. We don't have enough tools and resources to know what we should use to take care of our body and our skin.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, we are all energy. Like we need things to stop. I can't even.
Why
look
are you
at
guys
this guy.
so like
We-
freaking
No,
stupid?
you're
Both
right.
of you.
This is why their skin in 10 years is gonna go. This is why I have beautiful skin. We need things.
Bro, the 180 you just did.
I'm with you, Sean.
I'm with
I
you
got you,
too,
fam.
but bro, you went from laughing to like.
I know, because I could tell it was we
I was
were being
not ready for
assholes to
that.
her.
You guys
bro.
are being assholes.
I just want everybody to know. We could have easily cut around me smiling and shit. I was letting you talk. I wasn't saying anything. You brought up the fact in my face.
We talk about all things. We talk about all things, but we don't talk about health things, and that's something that I'm very well versed in. Very well versed in. So I would love to share more tidbits about it.
Speaking of health things, I'd like to recommend you guys a Netflix show.
Okay.
It's about blue zones. I'll just mute his mic.
Cool.
Blue zones. Do you guys know what blue zones are?
No.
The opposite of red zones?
It's there's 5 places in the world with the highest concentrated amount of people that live to 100 or older.
Oh, Okinawa,
Wait,
Japan.
hold on. Isn't one of them in Arizona? Flagstaff? Or
No.
Sedona? It's in Sedona.
No, there's one in California, Loma Linda,
What's that second one that I literally just said?
Okinawa.
Where's that?
Japan, Okinawa. It's the oldest population in the world. So people live to like 120. And people literally travel there to like see what they do and what the secrets are for their like longevity in life.
And if you watch the TV show, they go through all of it. It's super interesting. And the most interesting thing to me was that all of these 5 zones mostly live in poverty. Like these are very poor areas.
Really?
But they live super long, and the show goes over how in the Western world, we're super focused on our diets and working out and vitamins and supplements and all these things that we think is the key to longevity. But all of these other places, it's just their lifestyles. Like there's this place in Greece where it's like a village town, and there's 80-year-olds that are walking up and down a mountain every single day. They don't stop.
Let me tell you why. Because in Greece and Italy and these other places, they naturally have things like minerals in their water supply. Their
You son of
regular
a bitch.
water that they're drinking every day. I hope you choke on that.
Drink Celsius.
Nice.
Their regular water that they drink every day, that's just from their tap, whatever, has minerals in it. The like
Yeah.
water that they're around, it's literally the minerals is in the air. So all the quality of their food, the quality of their meats, the quality of their flour, the
Yeah.
quality of their dairy, all that stuff is so much better than here in the US, unfortunately. And so they just naturally acquire this, like, they don't even think about it. They don't even think about like the deepness of all that because they just have it. It's normal to them. But for us in the US, because of how much things have been altered, we have to go like that extra mile to go like find it and to figure out like a way around it. 'Cause our water doesn't have it. And, you know?
I think at the end of the day, like we're I don't know why I said it like that. Simplicity is like the key to longevity. And I was watching the documentary about Okinawa, Japan, and literally the things that they do out there. Stop laughing.
Bro, I don't know. I have the giggles right now.
Green tea, sweet potatoes, gardening.
Sweet potatoes was a big one.
Yeah, gardening, like spending time outside, doing things where you're in your flow state, where it's like your mind is so present on this one task, right? Like you don't care about anything else.
Yeah, purpose.
Purpose.
And community was a
Totally.
big one too.
Well, and then being outside, like in the sun, and having like your bare feet too, like on the ground, and being grounded to the earth, because we're all frequency and like energy. And so we need to be like connected to like the earth and like what's like fueling us, you know?
100%.
We don't do that.
Seconds away of becoming a hippie, bro.
Should we meditate?
All of you guys are seconds away of being like namaste over
I mean,
here.
all
You
these
know
places
who's gonna
like
be laughing when I'm in my 50s and I look incredible, and you're not gonna be laughing about it then. You're gonna be very thankful, okay? For us to be
So
healthy.
who's laughing?
Okay?
She goes, you know who's gonna be laughing? Not you, because I'll.
Bro, you're such a dumbass sometimes.
regardless of how Georgia responded to that, because it was just George.
Yeah.
People heard your fact. You helped people.
Yeah, I'm glad that
So
you
if that's what it takes, is George laughing at you? It's worth it, Belle.
You guys make it so deep.
yeah, that was so good.
It's so deep,
Have
bro.
to.
So we're like 2 weeks away from the live show.
First ever George Janko show live.
First ever George Janko show live. Guys, let me tell you something. This is going to be an event you do not want to miss. If you're in Los Angeles, or honestly outside of Los Angeles, fly in for the very, very first show ever. I'm going to open up. I'm going to come out there, hang out with you guys, do a
Open
little
up.
stand-up.
Clarify. You're doing stand-up, right?
I'm not only doing stand-up jokes that I've written, but I'm doing improving. So I'm going to be talking with the crowd and joking around with them. For those of you guys that don't know what improving is, it's like you're making up jokes on the spot with everybody around you. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be active for you guys. You guys are going to have a mic in the crowd. You guys are going to be able to hang out with us, talk to us back. And then we're going to start the show. We're going to bring this living room set onto the show. So I'm bringing my home to you guys. So if you are a fan of the show, I'm telling you guys... it's going to be one of those nights that I never forget in my life. And I would really appreciate if you guys come. So if you guys are going to be there, I'll never forget. I'm actually going to give every single buddy a hug there. Like legit. I'm going to stand by the door when you guys are leaving and give every single one of you guys a hug.
You have like a hug booth.
A hug booth.
VIP.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's
Instead of
really
a kissing
sweet.
booth, a hug booth.
Oh, that's
Aw.
so. We're doing that.
Are you nervous?
Am I
This
nervous?
is. Are you nervous
Yeah.
for this?
Uh,
I'm kind of nervous.
yes and
Yeah,
no.
To be
I
a
know.
part of it, I don't even know what my part is going to be, but I'm just. It's nerve wracking, bro.
We're doing a live show.
The performance aspect, I love performing, bro. I love it. So like being in front of them, I'll be super charged up and ready to go.
It's going to be
And
your
how cool
fans,
to like
bro.
see like the podcast audience and like to actually see the podcast audience. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Like that's the comment section. You know
Just
what I'm saying?
come through, guys.
Some guy in the audience, first comment. We're like, what? Like, don't do that.
They start shouting things.
No, it's gonna be really cool, dude. It's gonna be really fun. And also, it's like it's a test, right? So we're gonna be documenting the whole thing, and if it's a successful thing, we're gonna hit the whole tour. We're gonna hit a whole tour, go around, God willing, the world, and do the show in front of people. And comment down below if you want me to come to your city, because I want to see how many cities. And also, don't forget, I did a little text blast thing. That's serious. So for updates for like, I don't know, like if you guys want to come to a show or if you anything exclusive, do that texting thing that we were talking about. I put out my number, and I'll have a link in the description. But yeah, text me because those people are gonna get like crazy updates right away. And also, if you put yourself in the text log, if for example I'm in like Connecticut or Chicago or Texas, I could text specifically the people that are in Texas, like, hey, I'm gonna do a quick show here tonight. Like come through. So like it wouldn't be like a prep thing, but you could get it like I'm texting you as a friend, like, hey, tonight I'm gonna be in Houston. Come through, hang out with me, and that way you could, because I'm not gonna go on an IG story and do that because that'll be a little much.
Yeah.
So if you want to get locked in with me, text me. Link is in the description.
Lock in, baby.
And then the number's in the description
Lock
actually. So
in.
you could just text me there.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Guys, we have crazy guests lined up. The next two, I'll just mention the next two. Lamorne Morris.
Winston from New Girl, a.k.a.
Winston from New Girl. One of my favorite shows. Me and Belle go to bed every single night watching New Girl. We had him on the show. An amazing episode that comes out a week from today that you guys are watching this. And then 2 weeks after that, we have Nikki Glazer.
Legend.
That
Another
was
great
a
episode.
phenomenal podcast. I want to tell them.
Can't do it.
I can't, right?
Can't do it.
Guys, there's a guest.
No, not even a clue.
There's 3 guests that we're having out. I promise you I'm breaking the internet when it happens. Mark my words, I'm breaking the internet when that happens. And it's already locked in. We're already going.
It's
I'm
happening.
not a man who speaks before it's done. But just mark my words. So when it does happen, you'll be like, damn, bro, you had it in the books a long time ago, bro.
So put your notifications on.
So hit the
Nice.
bell.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was good.
And don't forget, before we wrap up, you're missing minerals in your body. And if you take a pinch of salt and put it underneath your tongue and let it melt.
Damn, I've
it'll
never
go
heard about
down.
this before. Wait,
So
what?
there's this mineral that you're missing because, like in your water, and when you're just drinking water, you're
Zinc.
just drinking water. And
Oh,
it
because I just usually just drink water.
just
I'm just glad people get to hear it. You know, it's for you guys,
don't
not
play
for
the
them.
don't play the
Don't-
victim.
don't be
Don't
real.
play the
Don't-
victim.
don't
Don't,
make it
worry
real.
about them.
play the victim.
Belle, we love you. We're boys, bro.
Bells, boys and Belle,
Boys and Belle.
boys and Belle. Next
Should we
Yeah,
just
episode-
well,
call-
you know what? Belle was really missing her boys when she was trying to talk about something.
But
That's
we
it.
were right here.
That's it. If I even see one comment of people like, you better let her speak. You're
We're
being
gonna
rude,"
delete comments that
I'm
talk about
deleting,
Belle, so don't
I'm
even
deleting
fucking.
Belle. She's gone.
She outta
She's
here.
not. She's gonna be on the show.
If I'm not in next episode, you guys, you know why.
It's like an AI person that like has Belle's face like pasted on it.
have you
She's
seen the
just
Rams?
smiling the whole time.
You want to
She's Morse code.
and
There's
it-
Morse code for help me.
know what's worse? That after this episode, Georgie is gonna literally take a pinch of the Celtic sea salt and put it underneath his tongue because he does it every day.
The worst part is, right before I jumped on this couch, I did it.
Yeah, you're a bitch.
It's kind of like the Warren Buffett effect, right? You don't want other people to get rich. You just want to pretend like they're. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
You were saving it for yourself. It makes sense.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to give you guys the sauce. I'm trying to give you guys the salt.
Salt.
All right, guys. Obviously, we ran out of things to talk about. So other than that, thank you guys for watching, listening, subscribing. We'll see you guys next time
Thank you.
Bye.
on the George Janko Show.
Love you.
Bye, guys.
Sayonara.
Celtic.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm doing sex noises. Yeah.
Salt.
Salt, pepper, salt.
My girl talk about salt. My girl talk about salt.
Salt, salt.
Is anybody jumping?
Salt, salt. It's your fault. You're the worst boyfriend. You should be better.
No.